Alright, so here we have the electron transport chain, which consists of 4 protein complexes and ATP synthase. Complex 1 is known as NADH dehydrogenase. Complex 2 known as succinate dehydrogenase. Complex 3 known as cytochrome C oxyreductase, right here. And complex 4 known as cytochrome oxidase, which is right here. Okay, and so from glycolysis and the citric acid cycle, or also known as the Krebs cycle, we gain NADH and FADH2, which is right here. And so, which are the electron carriers that provide the electrons, which will travel through all 4 protein complexes. And will end up in their final destination, which is oxygen, helping to reduce oxygen, making H2O. Oxygen is known as the final electron acceptor. Throughout the process of moving through the electron transport chain, hydrogen ions are being pumped out, and with them, ATP is made.
This is also known as the electron transport chain. This takes place in the inner mitochondrial membrane. The membrane contains 4 protein complexes. They are known as complex 1, or NADH dehydrogenase, complex 2, or succinate dehydrogenase, complex 3, or cytochrome C reductase, and complex 4, or cytochrome C oxidase. Others that are involved are the coenzyme Q10 and the cytochrome C complex. The other large complex is the ATP synthase, which produces the ATP. Process begins with the NADH produced by glycolysis, beta oxidation, and the TCA cycle. This NADH is oxidized to NAD+ and donates 2 electrons to the electron transport chain. These 2 electrons get passed between the complexes and is finally accepted by oxygen. With a couple of protons, this also produces water. As electrons are passed through the complexes, they pump protons out of the mitochondrial matrix into the interior membrane space. Complex 1 pumps out 4 protons, complex 3 pumps out 4 protons, and complex 4 pumps out 2 protons. In total, 1 NADH pumps out 10 protons across the membrane. A similar process happens when FADH2 is used as the electron donor. 2 electrons get donated to complex 2, which then passes to the coenzyme Q10 and onward down the electron transport chain. Because complex 1 is not involved when FADH2 is the electron donor, only 6 protons get pumped across the membrane. Finally, these protons flow down the electron chemical gradient through the ATP synthase. For every 4 protons that flow through the ATP synthase, a single ATP is produced.